Hey guys, I'm about to get a copyright claim Brian 93045 here, and welcome back to Fallout 4. And yes, I did just say that, because this is literally playing Edelweiss, and it turns out playing Edelweiss is actually copyrighted. Yay! Screw YouTube's algorithms. But yeah. You know what, true fact, I literally asked I asked my mom if Edelweiss was even copyrighted, and she said no. Edelweiss is not even copyrighted. I ain't lying, but you know, I'm not going to get into that because I don't want this video to get striked down by YouTube saying, "Oh, because I'm not claiming this music. I am not whatsoever. This is. I'm gonna try and install this mod one day. But anyway, last episode didn't do so well. I had a mental breakdown. Let's just say. Well, not really a mental breakdown. I just had a breakdown, like an absolute frustrated anger breakout. Well, an unleashed anger. Like, I just unleashed my anger out for like the first time on a YouTube video. And that was because of the Dreamy Spatter situation. And no, I'm not going to be talking about Dreamy Spatter in this video because I'm deciding to go back to being neutral in the situation. I'm not going to be neutral on Dreamy Spatter because that son of a gun actually deserves to get hated. I do wish that. Honestly, for the first time, I actually do wish his hate base was actually a bit more toxic, but you can't really wish for much worse on people, even if they commit crimes. But I just felt like, you know, an eye for an eye. If Dreamy's Better gave people toxic hate bases, he should have gotten one himself to know what it feels like for the others. Like Nightmare Springtrap, Pinkstone, other people as well. Anyway, so yeah, not much new drama has came out recently, but you know what? I think for the first time I might actually talk about a piece of thing that will have nothing to do with drama and all that. Let's talk about the cringeworthy object show community fan art that comes out of the OSC. Yes, we're gonna talk about the object show community now. Oh my god. You know, the fact that I'm still in the Gwammet community and not really officially part of the object show community just makes me laugh at myself because why am I talking about the object show community if I'm part of the Gwammet community? It doesn't make any sense to me, but you know, I'm not now. Before I talk about the object show community's fan art, I'm not trying to throw any bad word. Like, I'm not trying to throw any negative comments about the object show community. I think the object show community is cool. Like, you know, I've got, obviously, you know, I'm friends with the Animated Squad, and most of them are actually in the object, and all of them mostly are in the object show community. So, well, most, I say. Like, I don't think Sparkling Yancy is fully part of the object show community. I'm partially involved in the object show community. I'm not really part of it. I'm just mostly with the Gwammet community, the rapper side of the Gwammet community. However, I'm still having my hopes that the rapper community thrives even more. But, yeah.
Man, I could really use a cigarette.
So, that's why, you know, that. So anyway, let's talk about the cringeworthy fan art that I've been seeing on the internet. Let's start with part 1, the foot fetish cringe. Here's a true fact about the foot fetish cringe from the object show community. Like, I'll just be warned. I might end up going deeper in this situation, so I might end up talking about pornography or something. But you know,
if you work, you eat.
But don't blame me. Blame the YouTubers that actually talk about this stuff on their channels as well. Like, I think it's also like Prizorski or something. I don't know. I can't pronounce names correctly. I don't name names or whatever. But anyway, let's talk about it. So, foot fetish arts in the object show community. First of all, ew. Why do they exist? Like, it's like, to be honest, foot fetishes are just weird as hell. And it honestly, to me, I just don't think it has a purpose on the internet. Like, this is the damn internet. Why do we need to look at foot fetish? Doesn't even, like, foot fetish is cringe, if I have to say in my opinion. Like, if you look at object show foot fetishes, like, You freaking see like foot fetish. You see like objects, living objects with like their feet up, and you know they say like saying things like lick it or suck it or whatever. It's gross in my opinion.
1 p.m.
Like,
This is Radio Freedom,
I remember
voice
that one
of
time
the
I saw a
Minutemen.
political school video,
All quiet.
and I
How we
cringed
like it.
so
Stay
bad.
safe out there,
At,
people.
I cringed so hard at that video. Like, so hard, I actually wished I never saw him in my entire life. So, note to self, don't ever do big regrets in your life. Alright, by the way, in case you guys are wondering, no, I'm not gonna do the main story still. I'm just gonna keep doing random stuff here, like, you know, probably raiding settlements or whatever. Not raiding settlements, but, you know, other things. Like, wanted to get involved in the gunshots. Anyway, so yeah. So, foot fetishes in the object show community is, like, weird. And, again, I don't know why they exist in the OSC. Like, we don't really need that type of content on YouTube. I mean, not on YouTube. Like, anywhere on the internet. Like, take for example, I just don't think.
This is just a fancy way of
I just don't like the concept of foot fetish. I threw an artillery bomb, didn't I? I'm such an
Radio
idiot.
Freedom.
Well, everybody stand back. We're gonna have a...
Nothing to report at the moment. Stay tuned for updates.
Anyway, so yeah. So, basically... Like, foot fetishes I just don't think
We're
foot
locked onto
fetish...
your target. It's about to get really hot over there.
Oh, thanks.
Starting to have fun.
Let's get out of here before it gets heated. Anyway. So yeah, I don't like foot fetishes. They're weird.
Hey.
Pardon me, sir. Parker Quinn. I just wanted to say...
Good to meet you, Mr. Quinn.
Mr. Quinn? What are we, strangers? Mr. Quinn's my father's name.
Okay, Parker.
Hey, look at that. We're friends.
Uh-huh.
Look, because you're obviously a busy, dangerous, and exceedingly intelligent person, I'm gonna cut... I'm gonna make you a proposition so...
Mm-hmm. Something tells me you don't care either way.
Every day you're gonna buy stuff. Food.
Right.
A bunch of losers blow...
Uh-huh.
So that's why I've been working... Introduce
Fire.
the charge count.
Hope that helped.
Interesting
Left is
idea.
all yours.
Interesting. A work of art's interesting. This is friggin' revolutionary. It's super simple. You give me 100 accepted at any store in the Commonwealth, up to 100 caps. The 10 extra caps is my... So what do you say?
Mm-hmm. Sounds good. I'll take one.
Awesome. I'll take you, Mr.
Uh-huh.
Retard. No refunds or exchanges.
I think Parker Quinn just scammed us. I'm just gonna shoot him in the head. Give him my money back. I'm taking your clothes. Yes, sometimes I'm cringe as well. Anyway, it's about foot fetishes. Foot fetishes, like, ew. Like, I think the worst things out of all the foot fetishes is freaking tickle torture. Have you ever seen those TV shows? Like, I think it was like an old classic episode of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. They had freaking, they had a freaking, like, I think it was, a news reporter that was, like, getting her feet tickled. And I'm like, what the hell is that? Ah, Soviet knife! Soviet Union has no place in the common... No.
It's 2 o'clock in the afternoon. Radio Freedom.
I keep pressing the wrong damn button. Yo, we got a freaking Soviet knight here, and she's firing Gatling lasers at it. And my game's frozen. Okay, there we go. Oh my god, I hate these things. And why do I keep using the wrong button? One word, eat this. It's a good bomb. Anyway, so yeah, as I was saying,
I know it wasn't easy.
Soviet Union. As I was
Sorry,
saying,
General, we can't fire again yet. Give us a few minutes to recalibrate the artillery.
alright. Anyway, so yeah, out of, like, if you've seen, like, you know, again, the old episodes of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles about the whole, like, you know, about the where a character's feet gets tickled by with feathers. Well, have you ever seen a matchstick tickle a pencil's foot with a feather? Or with any, like, device that can tickle your feet, the soles of your feet? I look at that and I'm like, ew, what the frick? Like, if it's a cartoon, I take it, but if it's a frickin' foot fetish drawing, then ew. Plus, it just makes an object, like, to me, it looks like, it just looks horrible. Like, it looks cringe. Now, again, I'm not taking any dibs on anyone that actually made this art, like, you know, I'm just gonna say it, people work really hard for their art. I will actually applaud them for how much dedication they put in their work. Like, you know, again, I'm not trying to take any dibs on the official community whatsoever. I'm just, you know, I'm trying to talk about a topic here that, you know, I want to talk about my personal opinions. I want to talk about an opinion that, I just want to talk about some of these opinions I have. Oh, for God's sake. These guys really are destined for revenge, aren't they? Okay, now you've asked for it. 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 Yeah, you've actually asked for it. Anyway, so yeah, as I was saying, in my opinion, I just don't think, like, you know, yeah, I just don't think, like, you know, actually just wait for them. I'm gonna have to pull out in Vegas. Anyway, so yeah, tickle torture, not my type, unfortunately. Like, you know, I think the only person I know that actually, like, you know, likes this stuff is Pinkstone. Like, I'm not taking any dibs at Pinkstone herself, because, you know, she likes this, I think she likes this type of stuff, and I don't blame her. Like, you know, it's her choice what content she likes. Like, you know, if she likes foot fetishes, okay then. But I think, well, I think I remember, like, I was in a VC with her one time on the Sport server. She said she was more, like, you know, favorable to pornography. Again, I don't really blame her. I just, to me, I don't really find it funny. But we'll get to that later in the video. Anyway, so yeah. Die Green Heavy! Or Shrek Heavy! Or Shreky, whatever you like to be called, you scam knockoff of Heavy from Team Fortress 2. I'll play Team Fortress 2 one day on this channel if you guys like. Oh, so you think you can get away from me? Oh, hello there! Is that a freaking get away from me? Jesus! Just go like this all day. For God's sake, another heavy knockoff. Just doing bombardments, that's all I'm doing. Anyway, so yeah, object show foot fetishes. I basically just go on full on hell no's. Like, it's like ships. Like, you know, there's some ships I'm okay with, but then there's like most ships I just don't, that I have a really bad like taste in. Like, if you guys remember, like, all those times, there was that one time I shipped, like, 2 objects together on a live stream. I'm not even gonna say, because I promised I wouldn't talk about it. So, and let's just say the person, let's just say the person pretending to be that character, and I'm talking about a certain character from Object Overload, a person with his own OC, let's just say he didn't like it, and he got really mad, and you know what, I don't blame him, and I'm not even gonna say it, because I don't even want to mention him in his video. It's not because I hate him, like, I don't even hate him whatsoever, it's just that I need to make this video less, like, likely to be more talk about the animator squad, and I probably just said it already. Anyway, so yeah. Yeah, object foot fetishes, ill. So, let's go on to part 2. We're on 50 minutes in, let's go to part 2 of talking about object show fan arts cringe. Okay, part 2. Okay, what's part 2? Aha! Yeah, speaking of certain object of actually, no, let's talk about inflations. Have you ever blew up a balloon in your life? That's called inflating. But have you ever seen an object version being blown up by a balloon? Well, the only character I can actually guess besides for inflations is Balloon and Balloony from both Balloon from Inanimate Insanity and Balloony from South BFB, or Teapot now, as it's called. But have you ever wondered, like, what other gross crap on the internet there is? Like, for example, you know, other object show cringe? Yeah, we're talking about Inanimate Insanity now. So, you guys remember Inanimate Insanity, right? I did like 2 reaction videos on it. 2 Let's React episodes on it. Which was reacting to Inanimate Insanity Invitational 1 and 2. By the way, I've seen the sneak peek of episode 3, and I'll admit I will do a Let's React on that. I don't know if I want to. I don't. But this time, I'm actually questioning if I should do it with the animator squad this time, or if I should just do it alone this time. But you know, it's my choice if I want to do it with people or not. I might. Who knows? Anyway, so yeah. Speaking of weird. Well, speaking of Inanimate Insanity, so well, let's actually talk about an object overload cringe. So if you guys remember that one time in a live stream I was on, I'm not even gonna say, cause you know me. I think you guys may remember I set my profile picture as a certain object show cringe thing, which was an inflation of the character Fly Swat. No, I'm not talking about Fly Swat, the PowerPoint animator. Okay, I'm talking about the Fly Swat from Object Overload. So please, Fly Swat, if you're watching this, please don't kill me if I'm talking about it. Yeah, Fly Swat inflations. I saw that once and I was like, what the frick? Like, I was thinking about saying it to Fly Swat, but just to, like, you know, embarrass him a little, but, you know, the whole him being in a bad mood stuff and all that kind of drove me to the point I was like, okay, maybe I shouldn't do it because I don't want to anger Fly Swat. So I was like, okay, I'm not gonna anger the Flyster and just scrap that idea. But if you're watching this, do not send that damn image, otherwise I'm gonna freaking hate you. Anyway, yeah, inflations. There is other inflations of characters as well. If I can go on my phone, of course.
You're tuned to Radio Freedom.
Ugh.
All quiet here. Stay tuned for Minutemen alerts.
But yeah, matter of fact, it's like, you know... Oh, here's a, there's a lot of inflations. The inflation virus. Huh. And what you know? It's like coronavirus, but it's spread by some sort of weird parasite spider thing. And whenever it infects it, it poofs them into an inflated version of themselves. Thanks, I hate it. Oh my god. But yeah, BFDI inflations are actually more common in the object show community for some reason.
All day,
like,
all across the Commonwealth.
Like, there is
Nothing
weird.
to report.
Like, to be honest,
safe,
inflations are so weird. And the weird, like, you know what? After this video, after I finish recording this video, I'm hoping to never look at another object show cringe ever again. Like, I'm probably gonna end up. If you guys, I forgot to say, like, you know, if you guys are sensitive to this type of stuff I'm talking about right now, just click up the video, please, for the love of God, so you don't lose your freaking. So you don't actually end up, like, you know, hating the entirety of the object show community just because of just because you listen to a Go Animator. Just be like, Because we listen to what a Go-animator says and be like, I'll just be like, imagine listening to a Go-animator from the Go-animate community. Imagine listening to someone from the Go-animate
I
community.
can patch you up if you need.
And, you know, I don't want to make tensions between the Object Show community and the Go-animate community even worse. Because they're both basically, like... Think of it as like the Soviet Union and the United States in the Cold War. It's like that. It's... The Object Show community and the Go-animate community are in a state of a Cold War, let's just say. Like, it's just tensions between both of them, but, you know... I've got friends.
You're tuned to
But again,
Radio.
I've got people from the Object Show community I respect,
All's quiet
like, you know,
across the
N64
Commonwealth.
dude,
Stay
Joshua
safe out
Palmaningo, other people from the OSC. Can't really name them. Oh yeah, true fact. True fact. I've actually
Way to get out of this goddamn
So,
heat.
speaking of... Anyway, so, yeah. I don't really have much to say about these Object Show cringe stuff anyway, so, yeah, again. If you're sensitive to this stuff, please look off this video for the love of God before I continue. I'm gonna give you like 5 seconds to click off. So you don't lose your... So you don't lose your childhood. If you... If you... if you guys have, if you guys don't care about me talking about it, then, yeah, and I'll keep talking about it then. Let's just say it's your loss. Anyway, as I was saying, yeah, Object Show cringe, like, BFDI inflations are weird. Like, weird as hell. And I don't get it. By any chance, like, I'm
You're
like,
tuned
what
to
the
Radio
fridge?
Freedom, voice of the Minutemen.
Like,
Nothing to
why
report
do
at
they
the
need
moment.
to exist?
Stay tuned for updates.
I take it like I know this is the internet. I'm now, before I say anything, no, I'm not taking these to the extreme. If you like this type of content, I respect your opinion. Don't say that term is overused because I'm still saying it either way. Honestly, I don't really care if I get a hate base just because I continued what I was saying about respecting opinions. Like, you know, it doesn't really matter what you say anyway. You shouldn't let what people like dictate what you want to say. Like, if you want to say I respect your opinion, just say it. You don't need to don't let people dictate what you want. Don't let people dictate what you say on the internet. Because all you're just doing is adding, let's just say in the words of people, you're just adding fuel to the fire, let's just say. And despite the fact it'll just cause more problems any less. But yeah, Battle for Dream Island inflations, weird, in my opinion. Like, nope, stuff. Anyway, I'm gonna conclude part 2 with that one by saying my final thoughts on that
You're
type of
tuned
content,
to
and that
Radio
is,
Freedom.
if I ever saw one, I would personally want to kill myself.
All quiet.
Not
which
really.
is how we like
That
it.
is just faking
Stay
suicide.
safe out there,
and
people.
to me, imagine faking suicide. Imagine faking depression. Well, in retrospect, I just admitted just in retrospect, I'm just saying metaphorically, so yeah, I'm not trying to fake depression in any way, shape, or form. I'm just... Basically, what I'm saying is that it makes me just want to kill myself. And that was just a joke. Like, suicide isn't even a joke. Like, I don't even know why I said that. That was just dumb of me to even say it. Like, you can criticize me all you want, but I've already criticized myself. I need to stop laughing about this. It's what I'm doing right now. For, you know, I probably am prone to get myself a hate base for what I'm saying right now. Anyway, let's just say, I hate let's just say I hate BFDI cringe.
Broadcasting all day,
Well,
all
I hate
across the Commonwealth.
inflation arts from the BFDI community. It's weird, disgusting,
Nothing to
and,
report.
again, has no
Stay
place on the
safe,
internet.
people.
Alright, let's get to part 3. Let's talk about... Now, part 3, I guess you could say it's like the final term now. Let's just... Now, this is the part I want people to actually, like, you know, probably want to click out of this video right now, because... This is where you guys are not going to be happy with me for even talking about it. I'm talking about Object Show. Nah, I don't know if I really want to talk about it, but I think I have to. Like, if I honestly, you know what? I am so sorry if I'm gonna talk about this. Like, I absolutely am. Just again, if you're sensitive to this stuff, do not just click off this damn video. I might have to age restrict it, which means anyone from Europe will not be able to watch it, but anyone from the United States can. Yeah. And it's full of, we're gonna talk about object show porn. What's object show porn? Well, again, I've already read about it on like, I've only seen like other people's like frickin'.
Let me know if there's anything I can do to lighten the load.
You know, I remember a couple of servers being raided, and there was like some of like I was on some Discord servers that were raided before, and someone was sharing object show porn on them, and I was like, ew, what the frick? Who would make this type of stuff? Now, object show porn, like, ew, like, absolutely disgusting, like, and again, the only person I know that would really like this stuff is Pinkstone, but I don't really mind her liking porn. Like, you know, we all have our opinions, and we have a right to preserve our opinions. We don't have the right to bash them
Nothing's more
whatsoever.
satisfying than a smoking gun.
But let's just say you don't want to go that deep, and just what do you do? Like, I remember this one time I was searching up a BFDI wallpaper on my phone, and I found a freaking porn image of 4 sticking pencil inside a bottle, and I'm like, ew, what the frick is this?
It's 5 p.m.
Like, in real life, it's not
All
weird.
quiet,
You're just putting a pencil
which
in a
is how we
bottle,
like it.
but
Stay safe out there.
if you're gonna draw it like in a not safe for work manner, then you're basically in case you guys are wondering what porn is, it's basically, you know, have you ever watched PewDiePie? Where he talks about Rule 34. Rule 34 exists. If it exists, there's porn of it. No exceptions. And to me, I'm basically like sitting on my computer watching that PewDiePie video, and I'm like, ew, that just sounds gross. Well, actually, I remember watching a PewDiePie video a few years ago, and I was pretty confused at first about what porn is until, yeah, that was until one
You're
time I
tuned
actually
to
played a
Radio
certain
Freedom.
like Windows fan game.
Nothing to
That
report.
was like the
Stay
first,
safe out
like,
there,
that's a
everyone.
true fact. This is actually a true fact. I was playing a Windows Vista game. I didn't know on Newgrounds, and I didn't even look at the age rating. And I clicked on the images. I was like, ooh, what are these friendly images? I clicked on one. My freaking parents just saw porn on their computer screen. They told me to click off the game and told me never to play that again. Let's just say I was kind of traumatized from that. I was like, ew, what the hell is this? And I was taught not to ever go on adult rated. I always learn about adult ratings and all that, and I never wanted to click on that stupid porn link ever again. Nowadays, we get freaking porn bots spotting our channels. Yay! And I always have tended to hide them from my channel. Whoop-de-dook. I hate it. Thanks, YouTube. I hate it.
This is Radio
Also, can I just
Freedom,
mention the fact that someone from the
broadcasting
object,
all
there's
day,
like
all
some members
across
of the
the
object show
Commonwealth.
community that got hacked, like
Nothing
a
to
few days ago.
report.
K-Fire the
Stay
animator
safe,
got
people.
hacked, and he had like freaking like Fortnite pro skin changers uploaded
Hope you're not
tutorials
getting ready to
uploaded
spot
to
it
his
with
channel. I'm
US.
like, I've spoken to K-Fire about the matter. He said he had a 2-step verification enabled, so I don't even know how the scammers even do that. Like, if you can still have access to your YouTube channel and somehow a random Fortnite video got uploaded to your channel, there's probably some stupid hacker out there that's just putting a freaking YouTube video up in your name, saying, "Hey, download this scam software. It's free. It's really good. It'll actually help you with your problems." Like, I'm like, bull crap. That ain't gonna help you with anything. The only thing that will do is just dox you and have some pizza guys come to your home and deliver pizza without you even calling them. And yes, I've learned that from Hyperman53. Well, I saw a video about what happens after your dox, and literally turns out the person doesn't really care if you deserve to live or die. Like, they don't come to your house and personally and want to just murder you. They just want to, like, you know, all they're gonna do is keep on trolling you by sending pizzas to your
This
door.
is Radio
And
Freedom.
the pizza guys are gonna have you pay for it. Like,
Nothing to report.
like,
Keep
have you
it
ever
tuned
seen
here
that one
for
Skeppy
updates.
video where he had ordered a bunch of pizzas to Bad Boy Halo's home? yeah, that's technically what's gonna happen to you. Someone's gonna order like over 1 million pizzas to your door and say, I'll give you a tip. And then they'll just like send the freaking pizzas all the way to your door. And then they're gonna tell you the amount and they'll be like, what? Oh, for God's sake, is someone prank? Oh, then they'll think it's like a family member or a friend that's like prank calling them or whatever. Who knows? It could be your local Pizza Hut just saying, hey, you ordered like 50 pepperoni pizzas? Like, doxing isn't even that funny. I don't even know why I'm making a joke about it, but I just thought, like, you know, I need to like, you know, add some like
Hard to believe I'm roaming with my
like
own
comedy into this. Like,
Nothing will change.
take for granted, like, you know, BFDI cringe is like terrible. Like, sorry, I was meant to say doxing is terrible, and it's a matter of fact, like, you know, what is even the purpose of that type of crap even? Like, what's even the purpose of actually grabbing someone's personal information and just, if all you're gonna do is send pizzas to their home, when you could just keep on trolling them online? Like, you don't need to dox someone just so that you can, like, you know, but if you're gonna put it out there just for someone to break into your home and steal your crap, let's just say what I'm doing to my look right now is gonna be what's gonna happen if someone very dangerous comes to your home. And in retrospect, that's why you should be very careful if you get doxxed, because, you know, there could be someone out there that could say, oh, I wonder what the home looks like, and they'll probably break into your house to see what they can steal. Now, again, I don't condone doxing whatsoever, so please don't hate me just because I said that. I talk about certain I like to talk about controversy. I like to talk about these situations, even though, like, you know, I'm not involved with them. I'm just the type of guy that, you know, just wants to bring like, I'm trying to bring some positivity or something, like, you know, try and do some people. Alright, back to the main talk. So yeah, BFDI porn, absolutely disgusting. Like, again, I was in a Discord server one time, someone was actually sharing that crap. I even saw it one time when I was searching up BFDI wallpaper. Like, if you don't search up BFDI wallpaper, because one of the search results will literally be a freaking porn image of 4 for the
You okay?
yeah, I'm fine. I was gonna say a 4 from BFB just sticking a pencil into a bottle, and I'm like, ew, what the frick? My question is, do they even have organs? I'm not gonna say what they are, like, I'm just gonna say organs. Like, trust me, you could literally just say that they are as gross as Love Toy 1 showing his private parts to a live stream that probably just want to wish death on him or something. Like, that's actually a true fact. I remember seeing a Micro Guardian and BFB Fangirl live stream. Don't ask why. I was literally just like, you know, I want to see what was going on. Like, basically what it was just like Nightmare Springtrap was saying, Lord Type 1, what the hell are you doing? And before you say anything, if I'm neutral to Micro Guardian BFB Fangirl. Like, I don't like her, but I don't hate her. I'm just neutral on her because reasons. You know, I remember that one time Pinkstone actually said that she hates Laporte because he's gay. Like, I'm like, oh, okay, well, if you don't like Laporte just because he's gay, just say so. Like, I ain't gonna hate Pinkstone just for hating gay people. Like, it's like Fly Swat, the PowerPoint animator, he hates gay people as well, but he's not homophobic. Like, you know, if Pinkstone was homophobic, she probably would have, I don't know, gotten herself a hate base for, you know, saying something against gay people, but to me, I don't have anything against gay people. I just, sometimes I just like to, sometimes I just don't know why, I like to tend to, sometimes, I rarely, you know, I don't really talk about gay people in these videos, just ignore who they are. Like, in the end, they're just human beings like all of us, so we shouldn't really be giving them crap just because they're gay. Anyway, so yeah. But yeah, anyway, so as I was saying, so BFDI porn is basically like, ew, what the F? It's not just BFDI though that's effective, it's in Man Insanity as
Getting
well.
dark out there,
As well as other,
Stay safe.
like, object show community related stuff. Like, I'm even talking about, like, probably object overload is even affected by it.
Nothing to report.
Like, someone could literally go on, like, some freaking radio could come on FlySwat server and go ahead and share some freaking FlySwat porn from object overload. And the great PowerPoint animator himself would be like, ew, who the hell is... Or would be like, ew, who the hell is sharing this crap on my server? And no, I am not actually saying what will happen, I'm just implying about what I think he would react with, like, to be honest, like, to me, I don't take that extreme. I'm just the type of person that would ignore that type of stuff, like, you know, before I used to be, like, a bit, like, scared around pornography, but people, as you get older, you learn to, like, mature, and that's basically what I did. I just matured.
Please review yourself. Crime scanners must be malfunctioning.
Like, you know, nobody likes to see porn in their Discord server.
Broadcast all day, all across the Commonwealth.
But yeah, let's just say,
All
you know,
quiet,
if someone was
which is
spamming
how we
FlySwat
like it.
porn in
Stay
FlySwat
safe out
PowerPoint
there.
Animator's Discord server, he'd be disgusted by it. Like, absolutely. He would actually be angered. He'd probably be angered as well, just from the amount of, like, Rule 34 that's being put on his Discord server. And this has happened before. Someone pretending to be Prince Darkstar actually went on FlySwat server and actually started posting total drama porn in his Discord server. And then there was a second one, probably the same person, that went on his server, did the same thing, and then he went in my DMs and shared me total drama porn. Like, I've still got it in my freaking DMs. I've got rid of it off my list of DMs, but I have them in my block list, and, you know, I don't ever want to go in those DMs ever again. Those things traumatize me. Well, not really traumatized, but I just don't like the words he said about me, like saying, blah, 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 Hero Brian, whatever all that jazz is, like... Like, dude, please, if you look, the person who's been sharing porn in my DMs, don't even think about friending me again on Discord, because I turned off my DMs. And if I see any more freaking porn alts join FlySwat server, I swear to God. Yeah, I swear to God, I will literally hate
You're
someone.
tuned to Radio Freedom.
Like, no, again, nobody wants,
across the
no
Commonwealth.
one wants to
Stay
see
safe out
FlySwat
there.
porn. Including myself. I don't want to see any FlySwat porn. Like, honestly, if I ever saw that type of stuff, I wouldn't be able to look at FlySwat the PowerPoint Animator 214 the same way ever again. I'd be disgusted from what I saw. Vault set colon. Yeah, we'll do that later.
There now. Who?
Damn it, I missed. Eat missile. Why did I miss? Imagine missing. That guy's a freaking mosquito. Is that Tunes? Ah, boom shot. Anyway, so yeah, basically, you know, FlySwat porn. Ew. Like, I shouldn't even be talking about it. Like, it should be all the other object show porn that people see on the internet. Like, ew. Like, I don't get it. Why would someone want to like draw objects making out with each other? It's gross. It's disgusting. It makes me want to hate. It makes me want to hate the people that make that stuff. Like, you know, I'm not trying to take things way to the extreme here. And you know, I'm literally trying to say something that literally will not get me, literally not get me a hate base because of what I'm saying.
Nothing new to report. Keep it tuned here for Minutemen alerts.
But you know, again, if I'm not getting words correctly, don't hate me because I'm not getting words correctly. I just like, you know, I've got. I don't know how you really. I don't know what I really have that, you know, makes me not have very good sense of way to talk. I think it's like the way how I speak these days. It's like I'm reading without I always read without scripts. Anyway, so yeah, object show porn. Ugh. You might as well just start vomiting blood out of your mouths. Like that type of is disgusting. If I have to be honest with you all. Now, who's that? Who goes there? Who goes there? Whoa, crap. Suck it, suck it, suck it. Eat mini nuke, my little freak. Anyway, so yeah, object show porn is horrible. Like, don't ever watch this stuff, kids. You know what you, unless you like pink stone, you don't care about it. Then, I guess I don't. Let's just say I didn't warn you. Don't say I didn't warn you if you search that crap up. Like, do not search BFDI porn whatsoever. Like, you'll never be able to see BFDI or the object show community the same way ever again. No doubt the fan fictions that come along with that, like, ew. Why the fanfics? Why do we need to look at... What is with these fanfics? Why do we need BFDI fanfics? They're weird. Like, some of these fanfics are weird, but then there's, like, some fanfics, like there was this alternate like universe of BFB called the Orb, which is basically Thor being possessed by some lizard demon, and then all of a sudden turns into a giant lizard monster Thor that rampages his own contestants.
I'm feeling eyes on my back.
Again, those are the type of people I don't really blame. But like, you know, again, object show porn. Like, isn't that objectphilia to be honest, isn't that objectphilia or something? Like, is making out with objects weird? Or should I say, like, wait, did I just walk to the edge of the... I walked to the edge of a map. Hey, I managed to walk to the edge of a map. Past the university point. And then went down south. Down Dixie. What am I doing? Please, please save me from my nightmares. Anyway, so yeah. Basically, you know, don't ever look up object show porn ever. Like, I do not want anyone to get scarred by what they see. Again, I don't want anyone to freaking hate me just because I told them. Just because I'm telling them about this crap. I'm trying to, like, you know, because just a warning, if you're under 18, do not search this crap up. If you're sensitive to this stuff, don't search it up. If you don't care about it, I don't give a crap. Like, still, if you're underage, I wouldn't recommend searching it up. Like, children shouldn't even be allowed to watch porn in their lives. Well, for the, like, until they're 18. If they hit 18, then they've reached the age of consent. Like, true fact, the age of consent in the United Kingdom to, like,
It's 8 o'clock.
do the making out stuff is literally 16. But, you know, consent laws are different around the world.
Stay tuned for Minutemen alerts.
Like, to be honest, you should just because the consent laws are different around the world does not mean that you have to follow your own country's consent laws. Like, you've got to follow other countries' consent laws as well, just because of their different because of how different laws countries are. Like, the reason why I wouldn't go out with, like, people that are like 13 is because, you know, the age of consent laws are different in another country. Even if I am past the age of consent, I just still think it's wrong. Like, I don't want to be like, call me Carson. Who, you know, yeah, I don't want to be like Call Me Carson that did like weird freaking like weird sexual activities with a 13-year-old girl a few years ago. Like, I'm not Call Me Carson. So don't say I'm the next Call Me Carson just because I was talking about this. Like, you know, I'd never want to do that. I would never want to do that kind of crap. Like, don't ever do it. Don't ever do this to underage people. It's legal. Just like making Tommy in it and Tubbo porn. Like, both of them are technically mine. Did I just see money? 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 Yes, I did. Yes, I did. Potential cap collecting. I'm gonna go nuke the zombie because it's getting on my nerves. Hello there. Oh yeah, go swarm them in. Anyway, so yeah. Object show porn? Hell no. Alright, let's actually talk about now. Time for the bonus of what I like to call the talk of object show cringe.
You're tuned to
Am I
Radio
walking the
Freedom,
same
voice
way
of the
again?
Minutemen.
I'm walking the same freaking path.
Nothing
What the
to
hell?
report. Keep it tuned here for updates.
What am I doing in my life? Okay, you know what, screw it. I'm actually gonna do a main mission, because of course there's... I don't like going in Boston, because Boston always lags for me. Like, you literally go into Boston, the game just freaking lags at you like 2 frames per second. This happens on the Xbox version as well. Anyway, let's talk about a bonus. Which, well, the bonus I'm gonna talk about is that a freaking katana? Is that a freaking katana you're throwing at me? Did you get that off a dead Chinese soldier? It's a... Let me see that. It's a Wakashi. What's that? That's a freaking katana! What the hell? Also, that armor belongs to the military. Yeah, start running. Cool.
Fine! Fix your shit!
No, you die. Yeah! Burn! Burn, baby, burn.
This
Oh yeah,
is
don't
Radio
burn
Freedom.
people, ever. This is arson. This is arson.
Nothing to report at the
Literally,
moment. Stay
to be
tuned for
honest, I think
updates.
that's like... I wonder what degree burns she'd be suffering. I think it's like all degree burns. I shouldn't be laughing at dead people in games. Like, it's a video game, but like, I don't think I really am allowed to like laugh at dead people in video games. Like, I'm not Poochland Entertainment. Anyway, so yeah, bonus talk about object show fan arts. Now it's not really fan arts, but like it's like a slideshow, kind of. Werewolf transformations. Yeah, I know. The first episode of Let's React I did was literally a werewolf transformation reaction video, but I'm still gonna talk about them either less. So if you remember my reaction to Fly Sports werewolf transformation videos, a random mini nuke just happened. Yeah, I think you guys may remember the fact that these werewolf transformation videos I watched were literally objects transforming into wolves. No, actually, true fact. If you remember that time when I said that Fly Swat sounds British, I thought it was actually Fly Swat himself that said it. I'm actually gonna kill these guys. Take this, Lieutenant Gusty! But yeah, anyway, so as I was saying, werewolf transformations. Now, true fact, again, I mistaken Fly Swat to be speaking British in his, like, remake of Kite's werewolf transformation when I said why Fly Swat just sounds British in it. But I didn't realize it was freaking Wolf Tendo speaking that. And back then, the person who made the original Kite werewolf transformation video was actually, his name was actually Wolf Tendo. Oh, would you know I'm playing for the scavenger? You better catch fire for that. Okay, there we go. It just exploded. Anyway, so yeah, I actually made a mistake about I actually made a mistake about remarking Fly Swat is British when it was actually Wolf Tendo that was speaking. Like, I didn't realize that Fly Swat used his voice in his Kite werewolf transformation video.
All quiet here. Stay tuned for Minutemen alerts.
So, yeah.
I hear something.
Mini Nuke, kiss Mini Nuke, you son of a gun. Eat.
Let's do this.
That stupid Mini Nuke is still there. Is it still there? No, good. It must be disarmed. Hey sir, would you like some nukes? Sorry, Preston.
This is
Couldn't
Radio
resist.
Freedom,
Need something?
broadcasting all
No.
day, all across the
Anyway,
Commonwealth.
so yeah. werewolf
Nothing to report.
transformations.
Keep it tuned here for updates.
But yeah, anyway, I do apologize for New Wolf Tender for mistaking him for Fly Swat in that first episode of Let's React. God, I
All
missed
quiet.
watching the originals
Just how we
before
like it.
watching the
Stay
remakes.
safe out there, people.
Actually, true fact, I actually one time mistaken Wolf Tendo's Kite Werewolf transformation remaster with the original, because I one time did a deep fake of Kite singing I think it was oh god, not the freaking inflation arts. Why did I search that up on Google? Oh my god, what was it? Hold on for a second. I did a deep fake of the Kite from the remastered version, singing Witch Doctor, going ooh ee ooh ah ah ting tang walla bing bang, ooh ee ooh ah ah ting tang walla bing bang. And yes, I know that's the version that Glenn Quagmire sang, but it's still Witch Doctor. I heard a witch doctor is telling what to do. True fact, the first time I actually heard that song was on an Alvin and the Chipmunks. It was in the Alvin and the Chipmunks movie. No kidding. That movie, I used to love that film when I was a kid, but yeah, I'm neutral to Alvin and the Chipmunks these days. They don't really pique my interest like they used to. Like before it did, but now it's just about, you know, basically online stuff. Stuff I like to do online, let's just say. Anyway, back to what I was saying before I rudely interrupted myself. So yeah, when I saw Wolf's werewolf transformation videos of Kite and Fly Swim, I think it was also book or something from. It was basically his some object overload characters from Zany Leaves as anyway, so yeah, basically, oh yeah, by the way, a true fact, I actually saw Wolf Tendo's videos before he actually joined Flycall server, and I just had like a bit of a greeting to him. True fact, I didn't actually realize he was actually Wolf Tendo until I saw his YouTube thing. I was like, wait a second, that profile picture looks familiar. And I realized he was actually the former Wolf Tendo himself now. Now, before you ask, wait, who is Wolf Tendo? I couldn't find him on YouTube. Just to let you know, oh my god. By the way, Fireworks Stars player has, he goes by Marker Wolf on Discord, but I know what his other username, like, I went to the videos tab before. Oh, my ear. This is the result of talking for way too long. Oh, god. Flysword server's got way too many. There we go. It goes by Aspie Corin Wolf 17. So, but I call him Wolf for short because that's literally what his like profile picture is right now. Freaking Wolf. Like in retrospect, like Wolf. I like that. A few days ago, that was when I first spoken to Wolf. Is that when he joined FlySWAT server, and but even before I even met Wolf on FlySWAT server, I actually just said that his content was pretty funny. Like his werewolf transformation videos actually made me laugh. Damn it! Now!
This is
Why?
Radio Freedom.
Why do we? I always keep walking to mines.
Nothing to report.
I'm not a miner. I'm a hero, Brian. That was just a terrible joke. I do apologize for that terrible joke. Feel free to sue me. Not really. Anyway. So yeah, basically werewolf transformations. Werewolf transformations are basically like videos of like objects. Well, I'm talking about object show werewolf transformation videos. I'm not going to talk about any other werewolf transformation videos like freaking Among Us werewolf transformations I saw on YouTube before. It was a freaking Among Us, like the red astronaut from Among Us. turning into a freaking werewolf, okay? So we're not gonna go talk about the werewolf transformations in like all the communities. We're only gonna talk about the werewolf transformations in the object show community. Werewolf transformations. To me, they're not as cringe. They're just weird in my eyes. I do find them strange but funny at the same time. But what it's not. The one reason why I said it could sometimes be a little bit cringe is like, you know, first of all, they added copyright music into the thing. One time, the first episode, get this, the first episode of Let's React got copyright claims because FlySwap put a freaking copyright music in his video. By the way, I didn't realize in like the Tumblr World Transformation, he didn't put any copyright music, but I still muted the video because I don't want to get copyrighted. I think I got copyright phobia or something. I think I got a copyright. I think I've got like a phobia of getting a copyright claim or something.
Stay safe out there,
And that was a
everyone.
fake phobia. Don't hate me just because I was making fun of phobias. Oh, this dude's not assigned to anything. Oof. We've got a radio 6-9 happiness. Nice. Can I just mention the fact I'm just turning this little thing into like a little home base for people, like for settlers here. And 5. Probably should do something about that. Oh crap, I just got myself stuck for a second.
My back hurts, my feet hurt, everything hurts.
I'd like to trade some items.
Go ahead.
Anyway, so yeah, world transformations. Basically the first ever world transformation I watched. I think it was I think it was definitely the FlySwap world transformation. I was like, did this like this now true fact, I'm talking about the kite world transformation video by FlySwap the PowerPoint animator, the remake version, not the one from Wolf. But yeah, I remember seeing that and I'm like, oh, okay. Like at first I cringed, but then the more I watched him, the more like really hilarious it got. Like I'm like I just don't remember that one time Spiral, when we were reacting to the Tumblr werewolf transformation video, Spiral literally just said, "Where's Herobrine 66 in this?" I'm like, Spiral, this is a freaking werewolf transformation video, not a freaking roleplay in FlySwap server. Because in FlySwap server we roleplay stuff. Like we just do some random looking roleplays on his server.
It's midnight here at
Like,
Radio Freedom.
I don't think I've ever
All's
admitted to
quiet across the
roleplaying in a
Commonwealth.
Discord
Stay
server.
safe out there.
But, you know, the difference between roleplaying in FlySwap server and roleplaying in Redstone server, before I deleted it, of course, because, you know, the whole situation that happened, that I don't want to talk about, because the usual people got post-drama traumas. That actually rhymes, post-drama traumas. Huh. Probably write that down as a quote or something. Anyway, so yeah. Basically, the drama, like, you know, certain situations affected people pretty badly.
You're tuned to Radio Freedom. Nothing to report at the moment. Stay tuned for updates.
And, you know, other things. But the thing about werewolf transformations is that, you know, you know, is my question is about, like, you know, objects, like, yeah, about the werewolf transformations in the object show community, and my question is, why? How? Because first of all, objects don't have blood, and that's actually real life logic. Like, you gotta improvise what blood an object will have. Like a pen's blood would have ink for blood, not a water bottl's blood would just be water, and, like orange juice and all that. Are those Milux grouped in one place? Oh yeah, they are. Mini nuke time!
This is Radio Freedom,
like using
broadcasting
these.
all day, all across the
Kill
Commonwealth.
everything in one shot. They're basically the everything destroyer.
All quiet.
Anyway,
which
so
is
yeah,
how we like it. Stay safe out there, people.
I don't get why, how do objects even turn into werewolves in the first place? Like, I take it from a curse, but like, it's also going to be like the DNA that comes into the object, and the thing is that I don't think objects have DNA. Like, the only things, the only objects that really have a DNA is,
We're splitting aren't gonna need that anymore.
has to be, how do I say
Now.
this?
And all the loot I can.
I'm still thinking that cancel culture is gonna come after me for this. Anyway, so yeah. Yeah, this is what I don't get. Why? Like, imagine like if a plant turns like if a plant turns into a werewolf, it'll just give me some. I'm pretty sure it'll just give me some sort of Resident Evil vibes, because in Resident Evil, plants can actually become living if injected with some T virus crap or something. Or I think it was the Veronica virus or something, I don't know. But it was something to do with Co-Veronica or something. Oh, Darkside Chronicles, I think? Yeah, I think it was something to do with the V plants, or Veronica plant or something. I haven't really caught up. I don't really watch that much Resident Evil content. Like, you know, I don't watch Resident Evil videos as much. Like, the only Resident Evil thing I've been watching recently was only Resident Evil Village. Like, I even talked about it with my online friend, Egghead, not online friend, my real life friend, Egghead Gamer, about, Resident Evil Village. And we were talking about, Lady Demetrio, who I've already talked about with, Sparkling Diancie in my first part of the Fallout videos. But just for context for others, let's just say, we were talking about how people were simping for Lady Demetrio. Yeah, Lady Demetrio is simpable, but like, my question is, why do we simp for some tall vampire lady who looks so thick, like thicker than the Mommy Mirrors from Friday Night Funkin'? Oh yeah, by the way, true fact, someone in Redstone server set freaking Mommy Mirrors porn as their profile pic. Like, he said he did that because he wanted to raid a Discord server. Just saying. I'm not gonna say his name because I don't want people to witch hunt him, but please, whatever you do, I do not condone raiding Discord servers with porn profile pics, because people aren't comfortable with that. But, you know, again, if it's because you hate someone, just be careful that just be careful of the fact you're probably taking someone to the extreme here.
Stay tuned for Minutemen alerts.
Unless they deserve it, then I don't really care. But still, I don't condone porn profile pic uses to raid Discord servers. Like, we've already seen what happened to FlySwat server one time when porn alts joined. Like, I've already spoken this about so many times. Speaking of alts, by the way, I need to quickly, like, put this video on a detour for a second. True fact. So, you guys may remember Coffee Cup Animations? You know, the guy that raided FlySwat server? True fact, he actually joined FlySwat server again, but this time with an alt. Like, he literally joined with an alt called Graham, and he was asking FlySwat to apologize to Coffee Cup. Like, Coffee Cup, if you're watching this, shut up. We don't... Like, Coffee Cup, shut the hell up. We don't give a crap about you anymore. We are trying to ignore you. And a matter of fact, it's like, you know... I just don't like it. No, I just don't like him. Like, you know,
This is Radio Freedom. It's 4 a.m.
Want to do something fun?
like,
Run the
Nothing
bases.
to report.
Trust me.
Keep it tuned here for updates.
it's always Coffee Cup. Like, yeah, we literally had like 4 pages of talking about Coffee Cup.
broadcasting all day, all across the
Yeah,
Commonwealth.
we just...
All quiet, which is how we like it. Stay safe out there, people. This is Radio Freedom, broadcasting all day, all across the Commonwealth. All quiet here. Stay tuned for Minutemen alerts.
Like, true fact, Forflush himself actually hates Coffee Cup animations for raiding FlySquad server, but FlySquad hates Coffee Cup, but he also hates Forflush. But Forflush just doesn't care about FlySquad. So, like, technically FlySquad and Forflush are technically somewhat teaming up, but I'm not trying to assume anything, okay? I'm not trying to say anything. Oh yeah, I remember that one time I shared one of Nightmare Springtrap Fright Lights videos on FlySquad server when I said Coffee Cup animations when he raised FlySquad server. And it was basically that video of a dancing crocodile from Total Drama. Like, I'm surprised that this crocodile's got dance moves. But yeah, basically there was that one time, Coffee Cup animations even one time said to FlySquad, "Hey FlySquad, you're in big trouble now."
Stay safe, people.
Trying to assume that he's trying to assume that FlySquad's gonna get a hate base himself. Now this is what I'm gonna say to Coffee Cup. Coffee Cup, you've already given yourself a hate base for, you know, reasons. Well, actually, you're giving yourself a hate base because get this. You raided FlySquad server, and FlySquad exposed you for it. Like, we don't give a crap. Like, again, I don't want to take Coffee Cup to the extreme. My game's gonna crash, I know it. I go to College Square. I wonder if my game will crash. I'm just gonna risk my game getting just crash because of stupid freaking, you know. Yeah, if my game crashes, I'm gonna download a mod. I'm probably gonna try and find a mod that fixes the fast travel Boston bug or something. Because seriously, Boston, whenever it's always Boston that's like the worst because they have like a lot of buildings, and I feel like there's like too much of them, like too much that my computer can handle. So my computer's just like, I gotta close your game. I'm sorry.
It's 5 a.m. This is Radio Freedom.
No, it didn't
Voice
crash.
of the Minutemen.
Good. Got my
All
Minutemen.
quiet here.
I got my Minute
Stay
Squad
tuned for
here.
Minutemen alerts.
And I just stepped in the mine, didn't I? Yes, I did. Go figures. And there's a zombie over there.
What was that?
Oh, there's a zombie apocalypse. True fact, feral ghouls are literally equivalent to zombies. That's why I call them zombies, because they run like zombies and they're basically like zombies.
In one piece.
Right, feral ghouls. My worst nightmare. Anyway. So yeah, Coffee Cup Animations needs to keep his mouth shut because obviously like, in retrospect, Coffee Cup Animations is part of the Upper Show community, I'm part of the Garment community, but you know, it doesn't matter what community you're in. Anyway. Like, the only reason why I never make a grounded video out of like Coffee Cup is, first of all, why would I? Like, I'm not that dumb to make another user gets grounded video. Like, I've already done that once with Bowser Jr. fan. Oh, there's so many zombies. This is a freaking zombie apocalypse, okay? Go away, stupid freaking zombies. You only go.
Radio Freedom. Voice of the Minutemen.
I am literally 1 second from getting script. Shish kebab time. Eat shish kebab. I am literally about to burn you alive. See how many zombies I'm burning? What's this time in the Commonwealth? Oh my god. Only 5:45 AM. Wait a second, did that just say... Oh, that's my local time. That's my actual time. Huh. I guess video games connection. I guess someone made the mod, like, you know. Anyway, so yeah. Coffee cup, shut up. Anyway. Back to oh, look at that. We got feral ghouls, sorry. We got zombies attacking a Soviet base, of course. You are not welcome in the Soviet Union. I do not pledge my allegiance to communism. I pledge my allegiance to the Minutemen. I really need to get myself. I really need to get enemies of the Brotherhood of Steel. Anyway, so yeah. As I was saying about, God, there's too many zombies for me to kill. Anyway, so yeah, werewolf transformations. Werewolf transformations are, you know. Yeah, werewolf transformations in, I'll talk to the paladin later. I gotta deal with a, synth situation. I gotta deal with a Corsa. I'm sorry, paladin. Anyway, so yeah. If I can remember my directions correctly, by the way, I wouldn't need to use that radio beacon, because I think I remember, like, what building it is. And despite the fact, like, you know, I do not like that sound of a radio beacon. Literally sounds like something that's gonna come out of you and kill you. Right, this is where, true fact, spoiler alert, this is where the Institute's underground base is.
Good morning, Commonwealth. This is Radio Freedom, the voice of the Minutemen. Nothing to report. Stay safe, people.
Anyway, besides the fact, you know, obviously, I'm gonna go on the wiki. I'm gonna go on the frickin' Fallout wiki and find the location there. Screw you guys, I'm gonna do it anyway. Anyway, so as I was saying, about the werewolf transformations. Shut up. Why do I have Wombo of Wilhelm II of Germany? Anyway, so yeah, werewolf transformations. Werewolf transformations, you know. So let me rephrase everything in case you guys have forgotten. Werewolf transformations are basically objects that, like in the object show community I'm talking about, that involves objects turning into werewolves. Now this can range from BFB characters to how do I say this? From BFB characters all the way to inanimate insanity characters to object overload characters in general as well, like you know, obviously you've seen my Let's React episodes of the Werewolf Overload videos, which I did with the Anime Squad. No fly swat intended, because there was, except without fly swat. You know, to be honest, fly swat already reacted to his werewolf transformations beforehand, and I've reacted to them myself. And I didn't get a copyright strike from Fly Swat, because obviously me and Fly Swat are friends, and you know, honestly, if Fly Swat struck down my video after I just credited him, yeah, I probably would have went ahead and hated him. Like, you know, I should be handling copyright strikes, but trust me, I wouldn't take it too kindly to people that would strike down my videos just because of their own, after they just credited them, because that technically means, well, in retrospect, that technically means, like, they didn't even want to be credited in the first place. They just want no one to re-upload their content. Like, to be honest, if there's the type of people that don't like people to upload their content without, even when they credit them, like, sure, I won't do it. I won't make a Let's React episode. Like I said, I'm still thinking of doing a solo Let's React on Wayman Tale or the Laporte 124 show. I don't know if reacting to the Laporte 124 show will trigger Pinkstone, because Pinkstone still hates Laporte, and I don't want Pinkstone to hate me just because I reacted to the person she hates. Unless it'd be the only thing I can say, like, to Pinkstone, whatever you do, if I make a Let's React episode out of Laporte's show, please don't attack me. If you do not like Laporte, just please click off that video. Just ignore that video. Like, you know, like, to be honest, I remember that one time someone asked if Pinkstone forgives Laporte yet, and Pinkstone, after she found out there was, like, Greamy Spider that groomed one of her friends, I just said, like, you know, oh, speaking of it, Wolf just had a freaking blackout. I'm making a Fallout video. Talking about the cringe side of the object show community fan art. No, not attacking anyone. Anyway, so yeah, you have to show community fan arts, like, you know, for example, what was it called again? What was his mission called again? Hunter/hunted. Hunter/hunted. Always trust fandom pages.
This is Radio Freedom, broadcasting all day, all across the Commonwealth.
You always come out of nowhere and you're gonna shoot him in the
Nothing
back
to
of the
report.
head.
Keep it tuned here for Minutemen alerts.
Anyway, so yeah, sorry, I can't talk while I'm on my phone at the same time, so I'm just gonna quickly, Green Tech Genetics. Alright, let me look that up.
You're tuned to Radio Freedom. Nothing to report. Keep it tuned here for updates.
You can get free fusion cores
This
out of
is
that.
Radio Freedom, broadcasting all day, all across the Commonwealth.
Hmm.
Nothing to report. Stay safe out there, everyone.
So I gotta look out for a giant green building that looks like a giant green building of death. That should be easy said and done. There's probably like multiple giant green buildings of death. I don't even know why.
I got the bounty.
Shut up. Oh, frick. Another Mylar? Are you kidding me? I hate giant crab Mylar thingies. Anyway, so yeah,
What did you find? We're not going to need that stuff anymore.
I think we're getting close to it now, actually. I think we're- Yeah, this is the place I have to go into. Just gonna take out my gun, and we know we got
You hear that?
Open thy gates! I just like how I just did that. Anyway. No, you don't. You need some help.
Wrong fight.
Anyway, so yeah, werewolf transformations. Werewolf transformations in general, like, again, they're odd, and, you know, I'm still questioning, why would objects even turn into, you know, why would objects turn into, yeah, why would objects turn into, yeah, why would objects turn into werewolves? Like, there's gotta be some sort of genetic thing, but the true fact is that in real life logic, like, you know, now I know it's obviously a cartoon, but I'm talking about real life logic here, and the real life logic is, objects don't have blood, or any organic material, other than plastics, which I think is, like, organic. Like, fiery is just an, like, fiery is just a, like, a fire source thingy, like, it's just a fire. It's just an open fire, that's all it is. Like, that's what Fiery from BFDI is. And yet he turns into a werewolf. Like, to me, I just say bro to anyone that actually, like, in my opinion, I just don't really think objects really have blood. Because I'm more into, like, real life logic than, like,
Voice of the Minutemen.
than what other people's logic
All
is,
quiet,
like
which is
werewolf
how we like
transformation
it.
logic
Stay
and
safe
stuff.
out there, people.
But, you know, this is the place. This is the place I presume is where, yeah, this is the place where we have to go. See? Don't need radars. If you just follow my directions. Anyway, so yeah, the fact is, you know, it just doesn't make sense to me. That's a lot of dead people. Yeah, this is definitely where everyone is.
this.
Ready yourselves for a war, people. We're about to fight war. Alright, there we go. Basically got my Minutemen army. Like, McCready's not even in the Minutemen, but I might give him some... Actually, you know what? Screw it. I'm gonna customize McCready and Piper for a bit. Give him some Minutemen gear. Some Minute gear.
This is Radio Freedom,
I'm
broadcasting all day,
I'm going
all
to give
across the Commonwealth.
McCready
Nothing new to report. Keep it tuned here for Minutemen alerts.
some combat gear and a leather thing, and I'll give him a Minutemen tactical rig. Oh wait. Some Oofan. Alright, I'm just trying to find some good Minutemen. Ooh, Minutemen officer cap. You could be our officer of the Minutemen. You need some Minutemen gloves. And yeah, some army fatigues. Why not? There we go. A Minuteman officer. It doesn't even look like an officer. Like an officer would just have a pistol, but I don't really care about logic these days. Piper can be our journalist, in case you guys are wondering. Like, she's a journalist, so it would make sense for journalists to be not wearing
Forces on the second floor. Kill on sight. Send reinforcements to the lobby in case there are more.
Yep, this is where it is. Yep, this is where it is. Jesus! Nora! Anyway, so yeah, werewolf transformations. The weird craft, well, not really weird, it's just strange. A lot of, like, again, in my opinion, I just don't think objects have blood. Look at that.
The voice of the Minute Men. Nothing to report at the moment.
What's going on down there? How many are we dealing with?
We're not Sims, we're Minutemen. Anyway, so yeah, as I was saying, but yeah, anyway, so, with, werewolf transformations from the object show community, like, in my respect, like, you know, I'm okay with the werewolf transformations. I just
Horseman is now on the third floor. Report to the second intruder in the east wing near the courtyard.
like, you know, in retrospect, like, you know, that's what versions are these days. Like, it's just a bunch of everyone just having ideas of what they want to do, what they want to make. You just gotta live with it. Like, that's pretty much what everyone is. Like, you know, I don't really blame anyone. No, object show more is online. And I'm being beaten to death. First off, don't text and fight. You're gonna end up being beaten to death by a micro sledge.
Across the Commonwealth. Stay safe out there.
I'm just referencing a micro. Anyway, so yeah, yeah, object show cringe, like, werewolf transformations, like, you know, honestly, I will say they do have some kind of a place on the internet, but like, to me, I just don't know why they would, I don't even know why it would.
Barricades, stairwells, and hallways if you haven't already.
I just don't know why it would even, you know, make sense for an object to turn into a wolf. A werewolf in more particular. Like, can we get a movie called An Object Werewolf in London or something? Like, that would be such a cool movie. In case you're wondering, I was referring to an old, like, American movie called American Werewolf in London. Like, if you guys remember, if you guys knew that film, like, from, like, the 19 whatevers, you'll basically know what I mean. They're both, I was gonna say, they're both women.
We've lost contact with sectors 2 and 4.
Well, I know a command to do that, but I'm not gonna do it. Like, weird. I'm not trying to be weird or anything. Like, I'm trying not to be absolutely weird in general. Like, I don't want to be looking like a weirdo in these videos. Like, I'm trying to be, like, the good guy in these things. But sometimes I feel like I'm not really trying to be the good guy.
Who's there?
I feel like I'm trying to be the bad guy in these types. By the way, this is the only time I'm ever going to talk about the object show stuff. Like, you know, I don't have any problems with the object show community other than, like, the fact that the fan art is weird. Well, some of their fan art is weird. Like, a lot of the object show community's fan arts, like, aren't that weird. It's just the more cringier ones that come out of it. Like, you know. but again, more practically werewolf transformations. Like some people say, like, why do they even exist? Or
This is
for
Radio
other questions
Broadcasting
like,
all across the Commonwealth.
what are they really meant to like? What are they really meant to like? Somewhat like, I don't know. It's just what people like to make. Okay, people. It's just something people want to do. Like, you know, again, like Wolf that wants to make these werewolf transformation videos, and you know, you shouldn't really blame them because you know that's what they'll make. If they want to make it, they'll make it. Like, it's their choice if they want to make this type of content. Like, now the transformation images can be lovely because South American people, like, you know, we've got X turning into a werewolf, we've got 4 turning into a werewolf, and like I said, mentioned earlier, Flyspot turning into a werewolf. I still cannot believe Flyspot turned into a werewolf 2 times in his freaking live stream. Oddly, well, not 2 times in his
Fall
live
back
stream.
to original position. The courser's nearing the elevator.
Hear that? Was that you?
Some good armor. I want some. Give me. It's like power armor. Anyway. So yeah. As I was saying about the werewolf transformations, like, you know, they are strange, but they're funny at the same time, because I find them pretty ironic. Now, I'm not trying to throw any dibs at, like, you know...
Courser's after the girl. Anyone alive needs to get up to the top floor
Nothing to
immediately.
report.
That's an
Stay
order.
safe out there, everyone.
So I was gonna say, like, if you're good with this, like, if you like this type of stuff, then, like, you know, if you like werewolf transformations, you know, I'm cool with that. Like, there's nothing wrong with making werewolf transformations. It's just sometimes strange, and sometimes they're cool.
Have fun with this junk.
It's 8 a.m.
No, after this video, I'm probably gonna make a, after finishing making this video, I'm probably gonna make like a part, after this mission, and, you know, after I finally conclude,
Can't stop me.
next episode, like, immediate part 2, I might actually do another random VC moments. Because I like living these moments. Except when they lag a lot because my game is running at the same time. But can't really fix that, unfortunately. You can't fix everything that is so... Okay, I'm just gonna... Let's see. There we go. Now I'll go back to Radio Freedom. This is... Okay, this is where the courser might be. Anyway. So yeah, that's... So, in conclusion about the werewolf transformations, I don't find them strange. Like, they're not cringe or anything. Like, they're not horrible. They're just... To me, I just find them odd.
Radio Freedom, voice of the minute.
Because, you know, they're objects, and
Nothing
objects...
to report. Keep it tuned here for
Objects are
updates.
not organic beings. They're just mainly, you know... They're mainly just space... Yeah, just mainly...
How does this
They're just mainly
device
objects. That's all they are.
I don't believe you are.
No, God, please, no!
All he had to do was tell me the password. Now, are you going to cooperate?
Oh, God!
Get over here. Are you here for the synth?
Yeah, I'm here to help the synth.
And you think I'll just hand her over?
Uh-huh.
We're on a need-to-know basis here. And you don't need to know.
Suit yourself.
Mm-hmm.
Nope, I'm gonna make you die like Kellogg. Well, how many headshots am I doing off of them?
Up another kill from me.
Substitute pistol.
If you're going to kill me, then do it.
Excuse me.
Don't shoot!
Oh shoot. You're basically defenseless. I should probably rescue the girl as well.
He deserved to die. I know you're not here for me.
Sure.
I'm going to have to...
Uh-huh. I promise not to hurt you.
I guess... the guard put the password in it. Use it to gain access.
Right.
Toolbox. Alright. There we go.
This is Radio Freedom, broadcasting all day, all across the Commonwealth. Nothing to report at the moment. Stay tuned for updates.
Gonna turn the elevator on. Security door open up.
Hey there.
Thank you. I don't know what to say.
You don't have to say anything. You're welcome.
My institute...
Uh-huh.
I knew they'd send a courser.
Uh-huh.
I think I would have lost him. Thanks again for your help. And before you ask, the Commonwealth is unforgiving. I need to make it on my own or I'm dead.
Mm-hmm.
I was gonna say, you could just hang out with the Minutemen.
Hey there.
I don't need your help anymore.
Okay then. Probably should have kept you there.
This is Radio Freedom.
You know what? Your gunners were trying to kill me, so I'm just gonna kill you.
Nothing to report. Stay safe out there, everyone.
I will relieve you of your endless suffering. By cutting your leg off. Well, I guess you could say I just legged it. Okay, that was just a terrible pun. Anyway, so yeah, as I was saying, basically, you know, werewolf transformations are strange, but again, they can actually tend to be really funny at the same time.
You're tuned to Radio Freedom, voice of the Minutemen. Nothing to report. Keep it tuned here for updates.
So, you know, that's why... Yeah, that's why sometimes this is why I actually find some werewolf transformation videos funny. You know, some of them not. Like, now, final thoughts about the Update Show community fan art stuff. Cringe side. Terrible. Just terrible. And, yeah, cringeworthy. Definitely cringeworthy. The cringe, disgusting, gross, and I felt like it shouldn't be on the internet. But if you're okay with this stuff, again, be my guest. I don't give a crap. Just don't come crawling back to me if you get scarred by it, but because in the end you take your risks.
This is Radio Freedom, broadcasting all day,
you take
all
your
across
risks
the Commonwealth.
With you know, the more equipped my troops will be. My faction, I'm the lead. I'm basically leader of the Minutemen. The Minutemen still needs me. Anyway, so yeah. After all,
nothing to report. Stay safe out there, everyone.
Yeah, overall, werewolf transformations don't really bother me that much.
Need a place to stay? Try Hotel Rexford.
And, you know me, I just... But yeah, werewolf transformations, not that weird, but what am I saying? Yeah, I'm sorry. The only reason why I'm repeating myself is 'cause, I stopped speaking for a second and I keep forgetting what I said because I can't look back at what I was listening to. So, oh yeah, Optic Show cringe. It's weird and disgusting. To me, I don't think it deserves to be on the internet, but if you guys have a different opinion, I'm okay with that. It's just, I don't want to talk about it. I don't want to, have people talking about it with me right now, or anywhere, doing that.
You're back. The glowing sea. Virgil. What happened?
I found Virgil. He has a way inside.
A Corsair chip. Unfortunately, I can't help you. I've worked on a lot of synths, but... But there are people who might. They're called the Railroad.
Next up, the Railroad. Choo-choo.
Ah, yes. Anyway,
I couldn't
code
resist.
phrase in order to find them. Follow the free.
All right. I'll find them.
Good luck. I'm sorry what I have is so cryptic, but hopefully you can figure things out as you go.
Yeah. Anyway, so yeah, final thoughts about the Optic Show community cringe. Weird, gross, not safe for work. That's all of this. Those are the 3 things I will say about it. And again, if you're okay with this stuff, then that's cool. You don't have to...
Any Minutemen in the area. There's a settlement that's been raided by super mutants. Please respond if you can help.
Oh, super mutants again?
This is Radio Freedom.
Anyway,
Broadcasting all day,
so
all
yeah,
across the Commonwealth.
that's basically it. I'm gonna say for this part.
For
probably stay tuned for part 2. If not, then that's it for the day because I'm probably getting a bit tired. I should probably sleep, but in the end, I might do a part 2. So, end of part 1. And if I don't upload part 2, then I'll see you guys tomorrow because I'm good now. So, hope you guys enjoy. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. And this is me signing out. Sayonara, peeps.